This is the inspection of the 1963 Bambi. Appears to be in really pretty good shape. The outside, there's no major dents. There is broken windows in the front and on the street side. There's some plant scraping on the front end cap, and it's worse on the back. There's a couple of missing covers on the street side, and the TV mast is still in place. There is some small hail dents on the top street side and on the front end cap. Windows out here. Has new Carlisle tires on it. Needs some running lights. It has an air conditioner up top. I'm not sure about the condition. There is a cowling, outside cowling for it on the inside. A little bit of work's needed to get this shined up, but all in all, looks pretty good. The plant scraping on the back corner here is a little more severe, and it's going to be more difficult to get out. Still has the original water heater and heater in it, and it does have an awning that's been removed, but it is on the inside. Has the jalousie window that seems to be in pretty good shape, and the original doorknob. There is the Bambi symbol and the serial number. Let's look inside. So inside we found a cowling for an air conditioner, some pretty deteriorated light covers, the inside cowling for the air conditioner, which looks like it needs replacement, and also the awning, which is going to need new fabric. It was vinyl anyway. Nice umbrella would be good. It could do for a pattern. It looks like all the hardware is there, so that might be a possibility since these are very small awnings. Another nice find is the original table inside. So it folds up and stores in the closet. Gives you a place to eat. A couple of very rotten tires, but a wheel for a spare, and 2 hubcaps, which are hard to find. So next, let's take a look inside. It has all the original door hardware and window hardware. All of the windows do operate, so all the hardware is there for them. There's only one of the original light fixtures remaining, that gives you an idea of what they look like. This was a model that had both 12 and 110 light fixtures, and also the wiring apparently lacks a safety ground. As you can see from the plug, no safety ground. So you may want to rewire. Biggest issue in here is definitely this floor. It's got 2 different kinds of flooring, and it's pretty apparent that a lot of it was put down to hide floor rot. We see some rot down below the magazine rack inside the door, so chances are this floor is maybe not so safe. It's definitely squishy here, which is under the end cap, and at the back under the end cap also. So we may be needing a lot of floor restoration. The bathroom and shower, now that's the door for the fridge, which is original but doesn't look like it's going to be usable. The shower pan looks good underneath all that stuff when I moved it around, and the toilet looks original also and may well be able to be used once cleaned up. Interesting, this towel rod has completely rotted away on the top, rusted away. The original Princess stove is here, as is the original Dometic refrigerator, but it's missing the whole door panel and insulation. I'm not sure that that's going to be salvageable. It does appear that a lot of the pieces are still here. The drawer operates. Some of the original hardware is still here. Even this cabinet here has the original hardware, although I wasn't able to find the knob. And the original Airstream warranty. Pretty cool. And the serial number matches too. These are the dual light fixtures that were here originally. One would have been 12 volt and the other 120. And the original stove vent that just vents to the outside. There's no fan. There never was. All the original drawers in the kitchen are here. There is a couple of the drawers underneath the beds that are missing, but they could be recreated. Hardware is going to be fun to find, but they look similar to what's currently available. The closet had a vinyl curtain that drew across it. The shower curtain is here, and this vinyl one did get a spearing by the awning in transit, so that's unfortunate, but you would probably want to replace those anyway. The woodwork looks like it's going to need some new veneer, or maybe just replace the doors. Someone put some sort of paint over it at some point, it appears. Or it could have been original. But all the original woodwork is in here. That appears to be some sort of a TV stand. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it could be removed. And the upholstery obviously needs to be replaced. But everything appears to be here, which is nice because they can be used for patterns for the upholsterer, so it doesn't take so long. And the air conditioner is here. I cannot determine whether it's going to work or not. I don't think I can hook up the electrical on this, even with a generator, to see what works and what doesn't safely. I did find the battery box outside, and those two trunk doors for outside, so they are not missing, they are here. The interior looks like some of the paint is failing, so probably stripping that down and repainting with maybe Zolatone might be the ticket there. So some pretty extensive interior renovations are going to be needed. However, everything here is original, so that we'll be able to recreate what it looked like back in 1963. The original sink and faucet, cover for the sink, and countertop, which you may want to update to something. Even the original heater is here, along with the original water heater, which you probably are going to want to replace. But it is nice that the outside venting is still there, because we bolt that onto the new door so that it looks original even though it's been updated. And that is your fuse box, so there's not a lot of electrical systems in here. Anyway, hopefully that gives you a pretty good idea of this Bambi. It's in really pretty good shape for what some of them look like, but the floor is definitely going to be the biggest issue.